Hi there, welcome to TDCatTech. Now today I am doing a goods in video and I've just got a load, all sorts of junk really. Things that will allow me to blow stuff really hard, and things that will allow me to blast stuff with water, and things that will make noises when they're moved. There you go, summary of what we've got here. Let's have a look at these one by one. We'll start off with this one. This looks quite interesting, doesn't it? This is a nice, the most sort of box-shaped one, as opposed to these, which are more of a bag. Right, let's see what we got. Oh, it's this one, right? Yeah, this is the blow one. Now, I was going to get just a few cans of compressed air, and I thought, I wonder what these are like. I've absolutely no idea. I kind of seen mixed things about these, and so I thought I'd just go with one anyway. This is a WolfBox Super Power Turbofan, the MegaFlow 100. The MF100 is that? Just the MegaFlow. This is 3000 milliamp hour times 2. It's just something that like blasts air really. It's supposed to do it quite hard, like 100 and something miles an hour. It's not going to be like a sort of can of compressed air, I don't expect, but it is supposed to be quite good. So let's have a look in this box and see what we get. Nicely packaged. I kind of think this sort of reminds me of those Hoto things, those toolkits that I got. These they look the part, certainly. How good they are, well, I don't know. They're okay. But they're not like, they don't sort of seem like professional tools, even though they look like professional tools. Right, there we are. It's quite heavy. I suppose it will be if it's got two 18650s in. So it's all plastic construction, but it does feel nice. It feels pretty solid. And USB-C chargeable. What kind of place you can put a handle on there? Rubberized handle here, and that's one of, I assume, is that one of the nozzles, or is that the main nozzle, and then you add bits to that? So we've got this one. No, that doesn't. I assume this clips off then. Yeah, there you go. So we got we got this nozzle here. We got this more kind of like vacuum cleaner type thing. And then we've got three more down to, three more, we've got like that one, and then a really, really fine one. So that's kind of the one I'm more interested in, I think, but it just depends how powerful this thing is, because it could be complete rubbish. I wonder if it's got any power in it. Okay, press and hold. Yep. 3 LEDs lit up there, 4 LEDs around the side. That's the that's the speed. So you've got 3 different settings: high, medium, and low. And I assume that's the battery status, but I'm just guessing here. Oh, that's not doing very much. That's really loud, isn't it? Let's see how loud that is on my meters. Whoa, I am completely flatlining my mic here. Have I done something wrong here? Because that's really not very powerful at all. Right, I've put something a bit more traditional on it like this, because then I can grip hold of it and turn it round. But let's just turn that on again. And I'm just going to have to put up with the noise here. I'll reduce this in post so it's not so loud for you, but let's have a quick go. Oh yeah, that's quite powerful actually. Let's see what it does with this bag. All right then. So that, it does seem to blow pretty hard, but maybe not quite as hard as I was expecting. Yeah, I mean, if you look at my hand here, you can see that it's definitely doing something, but yeah, not amazing, really. Still, hopefully it'll be enough to kind of just blast the main dust off keyboards and get in the sort of little bits and get the crumbs out from them. And just that's all I want it for, really, is just a clean tech. So hopefully that will do the job. Right, in this incredibly scientific experiment, let's test out the WolfBox on a few items of fruit and see whether it can move them or not. We're going to try an orange, we're going to try an apple, and a cherry tomato. Yeah, okay, never thought I'd be doing this on a Saturday evening. Try blowing an orange off the top of a table like this, or worktop as this is. It's more difficult than you think to get this to actually move. So although the challenge of moving this seems like nothing at all, if you think that most of the time the things you might be doing with this now, you probably just did by picking up a keyboard or something and kind of going on it with your mouth. Anyway, we'll set this initially to setting 1. So this is the lowest setting. And we'll try this first of all with the orange, and I'm pretty sure this will not stand a chance of doing anything. So I'm going to try it from a distance of about 3 centimeters away like this. Yeah, okay. That does absolutely nothing. This is through the finest one of these that you get, so it's probably the most powerful jet that this one can provide, I think. What about the apple? Yeah, nothing at all. Cherry tomato, I'm not even sure I can get down this low. Let's try the cherry tomato. So that works. Okay, let's try setting number 2 now, quickly, on the apple. Yeah, that works. That's setting number 2. That will happily move that. And let me just check my focus point here. Right, now let's try the orange on setting number 2. Oh, it's nearly there, isn't it? What about if I move it closer? Oh, not quite. There's actually quite a bit of air comes out of this USB socket, so I think it's probably good to hold that. It seems that they haven't thought about sealing this properly, because you can feel air coming out of there, so I'll hold that and give that. Nah, that's not happening. That's not happening. It moves around a little bit. So let's set this to 3 now and see whether this will move the orange. I'm pretty sure that this isn't going to work. But what about a fairly small watermelon? I don't think this is going to move, but hold on. Oh, it does move. It won't roll though. All right, what about if I actually bring it right up to it? It doesn't actually make much difference. No, that's not going to work. Right, that's enough, that's enough. What's this then? Oh, this is so this is, I think I know what this is. Yeah, so what this is just it's just an ending for a hose. And the reason I wanted this is because the hose lock things we've got, you just get the things for your garden hose and they just rotate around different settings, spray and atomize and all those kind of things, don't really have a very good jet on them. And all I want my hose to be able to do is reach the solar panels on the rear side of my roof. I can do the ones on the side roof, but the rear roof I can't do. I'm not too bothered about the front. I can maybe get them clean. But if I can get to the 7 on the back roof and the 4 on the side roof, then I've only got 6 that need to be cleaned professionally. And that's a big saving because they will, they do it per panel, don't they, when they do it professionally. So this is just an attachment which literally comes with nothing, it seems. I thought this came with... Is that hose lock? Will that fit? Are they all standard hoses? I really don't know. And this is just supposed to be, it's just purely a... Hopefully you can get this to be quite a fine jet. It's really cheap though, this. I was really quite shocked at how cheap it was. So I'm a bit concerned that because it's so cheap, it's just not going to do the job. It kind of looks the part, doesn't it? It's all metal and it does look the part. You've got this little trigger here, but I don't know. I'm not sure it's going to be any better than what I've got at the moment, but I'll test it out. I will test it out and let you know. Because if it does, if I can just direct that water a little bit more than I can with what I've got at the moment, I will be able to get the top four panels, because at the moment I can't reach those at all. So there we go. That was $6.99, this thing. Okay, what's the last one? Well, this must be, if I've got all the stuff I'm supposed to have. This is just a few little bits and bobs for when I set the car up charging, just in case people decide to mess about with anything. Not that they would, but based on stuff that I've had happen recently, you know, attempted thefts of things and whatever, I thought I would just get a motion alarm. And this is, I think that is exactly what this is. It's just 3 AAA batteries in here, little plasticky remote thing, quite handy, isn't it? And screwdriver, some sort of clip thing. Oh, sticky back plastic as well, so I can just stick that on there, and then I can stick this onto the car charger, and if someone, or the main socket or something like that, and if anyone moves it or touches it, the alarm will go off. And that's the idea behind this one. That's all this has been bought for. Don't know how well this has worked, how well this will work. This is obviously designed for motorbikes, and the reviews seem pretty good. It's not, you know, not super cheap. Doesn't look great, but I'm sure it's sure it'll do the job. And I was happy with the fact that it's not one of these disc lock alarms that use LR44 batteries, because they last a while, but they're not really cheap LR44s, and it's just a pain to constantly need to have those when I've got literally hundreds of AAA batteries, and this uses AAA batteries. So that is a motorbike bicycle anti-theft alarm. Does it come with batteries? That would be a yes. God, that made me jump. Okay. I don't know about the remote, whether the remote's armed. Right, so that's definitely on now. I wonder if we can arm it. It says lock. So is that now? Okay. So can I disarm it? Oh, that's quite clear, isn't it? Don't mind that. But what we're going to do now is actually move it and see how unbelievably loud it is. But hopefully all I have to do to turn the alarm off is press this unlock button again on the remote control. I hope that's all I need to do. So let's arm it. And someone comes up to my charger and starts mucking around. Okay, so it seems to give an initial alert, and then if it keeps on moving, then it kicks off with that siren, and that is quite loud, actually. I can hear that ringing in my ears. Right. Yeah, that seems to work fine. Good. And the other thing is just 2 padlocks. Nothing interesting there. They are just to go on the mains side, so on the mains box, that's the waterproof mains box that's outside, just to put on those to potentially stop people from stealing my electricity. Not that they would do that or just muck around, it just prevents people mucking around with things, doesn't it? Oh, it's a shame we have to worry about things like this, but that's the world we live in. So they're just 2 probably very easily pickable locks. But again, it's not the point, just to put people off. So there's our goods in delights for today. We have some padlocks, a motion alarm, and a blower. No, there was something else, wasn't there? What was the other thing? Oh, this thing. This And, oh, let's get it out again. Let's get it out. And this are WolfBox blower. Right then, a quick update for you on how things are going. Firstly, this movement alarm. This is actually really good. It works. It does exactly what I wanted it to do, really. If anyone shifts the charger, it sets an alarm off. And to show you what kind of a deterrent an alarm is, or not so much a deterrent, but how it makes people shift, here's a little bit of CCTV footage for you from someone trying to nick my my moped a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah, have a look. Have a quick watch of this and just see what happens when the alarm goes off. That's the effect something like this can have. Secondly, the WolfBox. Well, this isn't the most powerful thing. It's not going to replace a can of compressed air. If you need that kind of precision power, then this isn't going to do it for you. But it is pretty powerful. And one thing it is amazing at, which I totally didn't think about and didn't expect, is cleaning radiators. You know, all the dust that gets on the inside of the fins of radiators. I literally went along the one that's just in this room here, went along with the vacuum cleaner held underneath, and it actually blew out this green ball. I had no idea it was even in there. And it managed to blow it out. So yeah, perfect for that. It's honestly, I mean, it's a bit expensive, like 79 quid or something like that for something that just cleans your radiators, but it has other jobs too. But just to do that, it's going to increase the efficiency of the radiators, and just you can be absolutely sure that they're completely dust-free. Perfect for that. These are padlocks. They lock things and are probably really easily pickable. So that is that. I haven't even opened those. And the final one, this one. This is the 699 Jet. This is a standard kind of hose fitting. It's the same type as used with like hose lock stuff. Clipped in first time, no problem. Works great. It's actually a really nice action. The trigger like this, really nice to use for spraying a jet, and it's dripping water everywhere. But it's crap. It's no better than this, which is the one I got with an old hose lock thing. So this isn't the switchable one. This is just a standard hose lock, kind of adjustable. You just kind of screw the end of it to adjust the setting from a wider spray to a jet. This does better. I'm getting water everywhere here. This does better than this. If you're thinking about buying this, don't bother. If you have something like this, if you don't have something like this, or you just particularly like this kind of grip feeling, then yeah, this is fine. It does the job. But this has a more powerful jet on it, gets further. This is totally useless. So what a waste of $6.99. Oh well, you live and learn. There we go. What fun. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Have you used any of these products? Is this the sort of thing you might choose to buy on Amazon? If you are interested in any of these products, I will put links in the description. Affiliate links, of course, so that if you do choose to use those for this or anything else on Amazon, then we at the channel will get a small commission, but you won't pay any more. It's up to you if you do that or not. Don't mind either way. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.